America's Next Top Model was once the ultimate reality show. It gave aspiring models a chance to live their dreams, and fans couldn't get enough of it.
Do you know that all of America is rooting for you?
I was rooting for you. We're all rooting for you.
Girls all around the world tuned in, hoping for their chance to compete and become the next it girl of the fashion industry. The show that once empowered hopefuls was now infamous for controversy, cancellations, and desperate attempts to stay relevant. Fans started to turn away. Contestants began speaking out, and the numbers told the full story behind the scenes. It was once a reality TV juggernaut, but it was losing viewers fast. And the winners? Well, many of them struggled to book a single job in the fashion industry.
Brittany McKee Sullivan went on to sign a contract with CoverGirl. Still, she really hasn't modeled since.
But it wasn't just the ratings. The show became known for its bizarre, sometimes damaging challenges that left people questioning its true purpose.
Being a plus-size girl is even harder than being a black girl. You gotta be bubblier than, you gotta be more lovable, your pictures gotta be better to get the same thing that the skinny girls behind you are getting.
If the falling numbers weren't bad enough, it had another major problem. It became painfully fake.
That you embrace.
My God!
At first, the drama felt natural. Tension between contestants, emotional eliminations, the occasional heated argument. But pretty soon, the drama started to feel way bigger than the actual competition itself.
I don't know, I just don't think this is great for me. I don't want to do it. I want to go home. I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
Oh, it was only getting worse. But fashion is about way more than just looking good, right? It's about staying relevant. And in the world of reality TV, staying relevant often means making things bigger, louder, and way more dramatic than they need to be. The early 2000s were a turning point for reality TV. Shows like Survivor and American Idol proved that audiences wanted competition. But the fashion industry? Oh, that was still a highly exclusive world. Enter Tyra Banks. Already a household name, she had conquered both high fashion and commercial modeling.
Tyra is back, so you need to show up and show out.
I need to bring the heat.
And now, she had a vision, a reality show that would take everyday girls and turn them into supermodels. A boot camp for the fashion world. America's Next Top Model was born.
We take 12 women, just everyday normal women that, some are the sexy prom queen at school, and some might be the nerd girl at school, and we move them all into one house, and they compete to be America's Next Top Model.
But behind the flashing cameras and glamorous makeovers, there was another side to America's Next Top Model, one that wasn't about high fashion at all. As the seasons progressed, some started to wonder, was this really about launching models, or was it about something else? Every long-running reality show faces a moment where things change. For America's Next Top Model, that moment came when the stakes stopped being about fashion and started being about entertainment instead.
I love my hair. I just don't feel like myself. I look like a boy.
And it wouldn't be long before fans started noticing. The competitions got stranger, the critiques got harsher, and pretty soon, America's Next Top Model was facing a brand new reality. The show was slowly transforming into something else much darker. In one episode, a girl was sent home for being too commercial. The next, somebody else was eliminated for not being relatable enough. It's like the goalposts just kept on moving. And at the center of it all, Tyra Banks, supermodel, mentor, and the face of America's Next Top Model. But behind the scenes, there was another figure calling the shots, Ken Mok, aka the executive producer and co-creator of the show. Tyra was the face, but Mok, he was the architect, the one who actually made sure that every season got bigger, bolder, and even more extreme. For the very start, the show was built to be more than just a modeling competition. But as the seasons went on, Ken's influence became more obvious, and the show started pushing contestants further and further.
I won Cycle 17.
And what happened after that?
They took everything from me. My title, the winnings, they decrowned me.
While Tyra Banks delivered the speeches and critiques on screen, Mok and his producers were behind the scenes deciding what would make the cut and what would get left on the cutting room floor. At first it was just small nudges, encouraging contestants to be more emotional or open up about their struggles. But as the seasons went on, things escalated. Contestants were pushed into conflicts, forced into breakdowns, and molded into characters for the sake of TV ratings.
Give me 3 poses of how you would hide your feature for us.
To the side, like this. One more could be even crossing my legs,
Thanks.
And by the later seasons, it was clear America's Next Top Model wasn't just about modeling, it was about the spectacle. But if there's one moment that really made people stop and question America's Next Top Model, it was this.
We're making you into a traditionally African woman with a head wrap and everything. Wow.
Being transformed into a proud African woman for me is definitely an exciting experience.
Yeah, that actually happened. At the time, people brushed it off, but years later when these clips resurfaced, the internet was not as forgiving. From this point forward, America's Next Top Model wasn't about finding models, it was about making the most drama possible. The challenges got more ridiculous, the eliminations got more unfair, and for the contestants, it became clear winning didn't really mean anything anymore. But the real breaking point, when America's Next Top Model tried to fix itself and failed spectacularly. Gone were the industry professionals. Instead, the fate of contestants was left in the hands of Facebook votes.
Oh my God, we are so loving all of your comments and all of your America's Next Top Model photo shoot videos and stuff. Do you know we actually play them in judging? Like, your vote, your opinion matters.
Viewers were done, contestants were speaking out, and the magic completely gone. The signs were all there. The show had lost its credibility, the prize money shrank, the winners faded into obscurity, and then, after 24 seasons, they finally stopped beating the dead horse with a stick. Once the biggest modeling competition in the world, now a cautionary tale against greed and stupidity. So now the real question remains. Can America's Next Top Model ever come back, or was it always doomed from the start? The show had gone from launching careers to being a glorified social experiment with a makeover budget. So what exactly happened to all those top models that America's Next Top Model supposedly created? Well, for most of them, the promised cover girl contract never actually led to real work. The magazine features? Mostly forgotten. And that six-figure prize money? Well, it turns out some of them barely saw a dime. Even those who made it further in the industry say one thing loud and clear. America's Next Top Model didn't prepare them for the real world of fashion. And yet, despite all of the scandals, all of the missteps, all of the contestants coming forward, America's Next Top Model is still a part of pop culture. Even now, fans still rewatch old episodes, still quote the most ridiculous moments, still debate whether Tyra was a mentor or a villain. So, what do we do with America's Next Top Model now? Do we remember it as an iconic part of reality TV history? Or as a cautionary tale of what happens when entertainment goes way too far? And more importantly, could a show like this ever work again, or is it just better left in the past? So, what do you think? Could America's Next Top Model actually make a comeback, or was it always destined to fail?